What up, what up, what up, man? Welcome back, man. Point of no return, point of no return, man. We know too much. We done seen too much. We done been through too much. God done revealed himself to us too many times over and over again for us to go back to the way we used to think, the way we used to be, the way we used to react and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy, Slim, man. SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's never promised, so all you have is right now, this moment, and I hope you fully living in yours because I'm fully living in mine. It's a quick word, man. Like, what do you do when it's you against the world? What do you do when you're outnumbered? You're surrounded. You got people lined up at your door waiting eagerly to lie on you, to harm you, to try to take possession of things that's yours. What do you do? What do you do when people have the power and the authority to give an opinion or render a judgment or make a phone call and your life is affected in a negative way? Even though you're telling the truth, even though you show that you're innocent, even though that you show that you're not bothering nobody, you're not sending for nobody, you're not calling for nobody, but yet they're messing with you. What do you do? What do you do when you place in these situations to where you literally have consequences, right? And if you don't uphold, even though it's not your fault, you still gotta pay fines, you still gotta, you know what I'm saying, maybe go sit down for a minute, you still gotta apologize, you still gotta function, you still gotta live, you still gotta get up every day and take on this life in addition to everything that's being put upon your head, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, heavy is the head that wear the crown. What do you do when people are telling you not to believe, or why do you believe? They question your beliefs. What do you do when you know you in the lion's den, when you know you in the devil's foot? Like, what do you do, man, when you get so mad that, again, you just can't express it, you just can't even get it out? I'm gonna tell you what to do. First off, you gotta change your expectations. Feel me? Like when we was younger, when we was naive, when we was green, when we was wet behind the ears, we used to think that everything is perfect, everything's straight, people are good, people are not. No. You gotta change your expectations. You gotta realize that you're good, you're saved, you're on the right path. So the minute you do that, expect to be opposed. Expect it. Don't expect for things to be easy. Don't expect for things to go your way. Don't expect for things to happen quickly. Don't expect things to get resolved, you know what I'm saying, like, peacefully. It's not how it works when you're a chosen one. That's not how it works when you got a relationship with God. Everything is going to be difficult for you. So that's number one. Change your expectations. Number two, stay prepared. Stay ready, and the only way to do that is to have a living, working relationship with God, because he's going to tell you, and he's going to be put in place to give you warnings. He's in place to give you advice. He's in place to console you. He's in place to keep you regulated, because what these people are doing, what these enemies doing, what these situations is trying to do is trying to get you off your baseline. It's trying to get you to a point to where you're making a decision when you're too angry, when you're sad, when you're really hungry, when you're really sleepy, when you're really mad, when you're really distraught, when you at a place when you're manic and you get, that's when the enemy trying to get you to make a decision and move, but you can't move during those times. So that's why sometimes when things happen to me, I react a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm always going to offer you my truth. I'm always going to offer you a rebuttal in what I feel, especially if I disagree with what you're saying or what you're doing. But at the same time, I can't show everything because the situation and what I'm hearing and the information that I'm receiving, it got to sit with me and I got to process it. I got to analyze it in every way. I got to find counters to everything these people try to say and to try to do to me. I got to find the God within myself to keep going to God to make sure that I'm giving these problems to him to handle versus handling it on myself. Because that's what happens. You sit there and you think about all these things that are being said about you. You think about all these things that's being done to you. You think about all these things your family going through. And then it's at the hands of people that you can see and touch. It's hard to have that restraint. But like I say, what's the importance of saying like we can't go back to the way we used to be? We can't go back to the way we used to think, feel, react, and respond to life. Like, I mean that. You can't, because the enemy is waiting to trip you up. Remember, they trying to rig a game that's already won. They trying to tamper with something that is already be deemed that you can't touch, that you can't mess with. But they still try to go on out their way, and they know they can't do it. You know, they have these mini victories and they have these immoral victories, you feel me? But it don't last long. That's why you don't feel the way you would feel on a regular basis. Because like I used to be to the point to where I couldn't take it when people said something about me. I couldn't sit there and listen to a lie. I couldn't sit there and entertain somebody threatening me or talking to me crazy or telling me what they gonna do. I couldn't take it. I had to get close with God to understand that a lot of times these people just be woofing. They just be barking, but they ain't got no bite. Because look what happened when you get up and you make a move, when you say something, when you get tired, and when you know what I'm saying, when you go into that mode, they can't handle it. Your intensity level is way beyond theirs because you have a God in you that's unlimited. So trust me, like God is mad too. He's sad for you too. He's disappointed in other people for what they doing to you as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you know God gonna move, because these people don't understand, like they getting tested too. When you have an opportunity to do right by somebody, when you have an opportunity to fix a situation, when you have an opportunity to use your authority, your power, your position to make somebody's lives better, and you choose not to, you failed your test. That person that you subjecting all this unfair treatment to, they gonna be all right because they passing their test. So what do? Like I say, change your expectations. Stay prepared. Stay with God, because like I say, that could easily be number one. Easily, but it's interchangeable. But what I'm saying is you gotta expect the unexpected. You gotta think that all these things that can't happen to you, it can't happen to you. You have to, because you didn't put yourself in harm's way. You didn't put yourself right in front of the enemy because of your relationship with God. Your glow is different. Your light is different. So, of course, they looking and they distracted. They're jealous. They're blinded. You feel me? So you got to stay there when you persecuted. I'm telling you, it's hard. But my new thing is, because I be wanting to cuss, I be wanting to say all type of stuff. You understand? Justifiably so, but my thing is I just say forgive them and God know what I mean. That's so loaded. When I can't think of nothing else good to say, when I know what I want to do and it's on my mind, and you feel me, I just say forgive him. And he know what that mean. That's me and God inside joke. He know what that mean. But vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So that's why I say I just give it back to him. I give it back to him. You don't have no choice in this, because you can't fight by their rules. You can't play by their rules. You feel me? They done already tilted the scales to where they can do anything. They can say anything and get away with anything. And the moment you show some resistance or you stand up to their lies and you bucking back with the truth and you looking people in the face that people usually are afraid of them and timid around, and you look them in the face like you just like me and you treat them just like another normal citizen, they get upset, they get mad. But that further show you where they at in their spirit. They not with God like they say they. I don't care how many churches you go to or you visit, you attend. If you don't come out here every day outside the church in the real world and put into practice what God has showed you and revealed to you, then you faking, you lukewarm, you still riding the fence, and therefore you still an enemy. Just stay calm, bro. I know it's hard because me, like I say, I analyze everything. My conversations, my interactions, what people said, their body language, what they was looking like, their tone of voice, because I'm trying to extract the truth out of everything. I'm trying to make it possible where can't nobody lie to me. What else do? You keep giving it to God. That's number 3. You keep giving it to God and don't try to handle situations on your own because you're going to mess up. Remember, he already has a perfect plan and we just supposed to be acting according to that perfect plan. So even when things come into your life and it's unfavorable and it's uncomfortable, just know that God has a plan for that too. So you have to stay on your path and in that pocket in order for you, again, not to be affected. You just going to be able to watch and see other people be rewarded for their wickedness. Don't participate in that. I was so mad the other day. I didn't know what to do. So I said I couldn't sleep. You feel me? Like, you know what I did? I just sat and I talked with God. I ain't get up and do nothing. Because think about, what do you do when you usually get mad? You go back to those coping skills that don't work. You pick up a bottle. You go start an argument or try to start a fight with somebody else so you could get this off your chest. I know me personally, bro, I used to, if I get mad, I'm about to go play basketball. Because I know somebody finna foul me, somebody finna say something to me crazy, and then that's gonna be my opportunity to unleash. And then it's like I'm unleashing all these things on this person that don't even deserve it. You feel me? That's what we used to do. Or we stop our whole lives and we allow these distractions to keep us from doing what we're supposed to be doing on the daily. We stop enjoying our spouses, we stop enjoying our kids, and then anything makes us frustrated, anything makes us upset if we get in that point. Now you mad at somebody else, and then your your son try to come and get you to play with them, and because you so bad at somebody else, you lash out at them. You take these things out on other people. No, keep the enemy the enemy. Keep the target the target. Keep the main thing the main thing. So like I say, just, again, change your expectations. Expect things to be difficult. So then when you get it easy, it's such a blessing. It's such a relief. You're so thankful for it. You feel me? Because you already know what to expect. Stay with God. For real. He the only one that could navigate you and get you through this craziness. 3rd, stay with God. Talk to him. Let him have vengeance. Because trust me, bro, he crying when you crying. He's concerned when you concerned. He's worried when you worried. Like, that's how close y'all are. So you better believe he don't sleep either. So you better believe that he done gave people a chance to do right by you. They didn't do right by you. Now he about to move. And it's your job to stay out the way. Don't wish nobody's downfall. Don't curse nobody, saying that they'll never, nah, none of that. Don't go looking for them. Don't wish to run into them. We got that bad. I wish I would. We got that bad. But you asking for that energy, and you feel me, in life, in the universe, and the world is going to oblige. So what I say is, I just want the truth. You just stand on your truth. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So when they coming at you with these different things and so many different ways, trying to rephrase the question, trying to put the situation a different way, you just stand on your truth. Keep saying the same thing over and over, over and over. Because if you're really standing on your truth, your story never changes. It only expounds. You can only get deeper into it and add more details, but the message and the fabric of your story should not change because it's based on the truth. So now we in these situations to where, like I say, we in it. We in the middle of this battle. We deep in it. But you're winning. You're winning. I know it don't feel like it. Because like I say, you want those tangible results. You want to see your name clear. You want to see these things happen. You want to see your life, and it is, but it's all started in there and in there. So now your external is going to change. But like I say, you're all right. Just keep listening to yourself. Your spirit man going to tell you when to move. If your spirit man not worried and not warning you or, you know what I'm saying, flashing the red light, then chill. Feel me? Because you okay. Your spirit man gonna tell you, hey, this is dangerous. This is serious. This is a cold white. You know what I'm saying? It'll tell you when to really get up and really move. But other than that, man, I know it's hard, but just chill. Just write it all out too. You got to get it out. So whether you talking to somebody or expressing, like, especially if you got a situation, you got a problem, the best thing to do is just write it out so you can see exactly what it is and just detail it. This is what I feel. This is what I think. This is why I feel this way. This is why I think this way. This is what I want to happen. So basically you plan and you writing a new master treatment plan for your life when you write these things out, when you give it to God. So like I said, don't let these people stress you out. I know it's hard. You got people set up everywhere to take you off your game. At work, driving your car, at the grocery store, at practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter where you go, it just seems like it's always an enemy there. That means that God is there. They wouldn't be there if they ain't feel the presence of God. They only go after who is and what is a threat. Change your expectations. Give it to God. Stay with God. And like I say, just write you a new life. Pray yourself a new life. And then as you get these answers, as he give you these instructions, you just got to follow through. But right now, you're just trying to suppress what you feel on the inside emotionally. And you try not to let your emotions govern your physical body. So that's why I say you just stay in tune with your spirit, man. Just stay there in that pocket, bro. But that's what you do when the world after you. Just give them to God, man. It's the best thing to do. But until next time, man, Slim, just give it all to God. Just lay the burdens at his feet. Everybody, everything. And I promise you, he gonna fix it. He gonna give you peace. He gonna give you sleep. He gonna give you restoration. He's gonna clear your name. He's gonna vindicate you and make sure you're free. He's gonna give you so many reasons to smile and just be thankful for. So just know that this part is necessary. All this part is necessary to get you where to go. So just keep that in mind. Stay encouraged that if you ain't getting nothing else from this message, because I know I said a lot. If you don't get nothing else, just know that whatever's going on simply is part of God's plan. If I could leave you with anything, that should bring you comfort and relief to know that the God that you serve, that I serve, is in control. So just keep giving him that control. Keep doing what he's telling you to do. But until next time, Slim.